I don't know if they can hear you. Can you guys hear us? You guys can hear us? Everything's cool? Good, good, good. Excellent. Can you guys see my screen? See, excellent. All right, so David, are you here with me? David? Bueller? All right, I'm having some trouble getting David in here, so let's see what we can see. So, welcome everybody.
Can you hear me?
Got you now. Thank goodness. All right, you're in. So everyone can see us and everyone can hear us. So far, so good. Yeah, I didn't have to give you permission because you started it. So, everybody introducing NOC or NOC Capital.
NOC Capital.
NOC. NOC Capital. We're changing the way you trade.
Yeah, you got to shut your fan off, Stacy. It's very.
Sorry. Yeah. Dang fan. Okay, there you go. Fan is off. I'm sweating just for you guys. All right, so here we go, guys. So why are we here?
How can you get the screen full? At the top left, you have the opportunity to select full screen. Okay. Okay. Why are we here, guys? Stacy can go into this, and then I'll take over after that.
All right. So we're going to present a unique opportunity to take your trading to a whole new level. It's simple as that, guys. You know us. We're simple folks. So now David has been a successful full-time binary options trader, strategy developer, and a trainer for almost 2 years. And he took a $250 deposit to over $1 million in only 7 months. And most of you know this stuff, but those of you that are new, this is Dave's backstory. My name is Stacy Blouse. I've been a full-time master binary options trader only for a short time. I've been making full-time money for over a year. And I'm also one of the trainers as well with David, or for David. I've also taken a blown account from $44 to over $4,000 in a month. And trust me, that was fun. So what is this all about? So we're excited to extend a fantastic offer to you guys. We've been approached by many traders, and not just people in our groups that we're in, but outside of their groups, that they've been bugging us, and we finally decided to go ahead and give you guys what you want and what a lot of you people need to be able to be finally successful in your trading. So if you tried all the different trading methods out there, I know a lot of people hop from method to method to method. You still can't seem to find one that works for you, or it seems to work for everybody else, doesn't work for you. Sometimes you got to stop and think that it might not be the method. If you have a method that's working for a bunch of other people and not for you, it might not be the method. So that's where we're going to come in. So we're going to help you to get a grip on your emotions, your money management, and even going to help you with basic analysis of the market.
Yeah, so we'll help you guys better analyze your charting platforms and such, so you get a better understanding of the market itself. I'm going to take over from the next one on, I think.
Right.
So go on. So now let's talk about the elephant in the room. So what we're going to be getting here is it says basic market analysis, money management, and trading psychology. But what we're going to be doing here is we're going to give you guys an assessment. So what this is we're going to assess your market analysis. We're going to break down your faults in your market analysis. We're going to correct those faults for you, or attempt to. We're going to break down your money management, give you a proper plan because a lot of you guys don't understand money management, and your trading psychology. We're going to break that down as well, and then we'll give you a new trading psychology or a plan on how to trade and how to function while trading.
Another
Okay.
thing we want to mention is that, there are a lot of groups out there and there are a lot of methods that work, and obviously you have to find the one that works for you. And all groups, all methods, all trading environments have these same things in common that tend to stop you from being a successful trader. So it may not be the method itself, it may be you that you're having problems with these other aspects, and most of the other programs out there, the other groups out there, don't really deal with this part of things. They leave you to your own devices, and they'll give you their method. You learn their method, but they don't really touch on these other areas, and that's where we want to help you guys out.
Yeah, this is not just for like the Ouroboros members or Ouroboros Nautilus method. This is for all traders in general. Even if you're not trading using our method from the Ouroboros network, um, you're we're pretty much here to help all traders, whether you be from some other group, whether you're an independent trader or whatnot. We're here to help you guys better understand the market so that you yourself can be a better
And
trader.
better understand
So
yourself as well.
exactly, exactly. Um, Now, what we were originally going to offer was the entire Ouroboros for a low fee. But with that, what we're doing instead is offering this because I think this will give you guys more value to your trading. And Yuri and I are going to be doing something separate for the main Ouroboros package, where that's going to be majorly discounted and it'll be good. That'll be in our own separate webinar. So now we're giving you guys a lot of value here by helping all of you guys grow as traders, and that's what we're here for. So again, you're getting the market analysis. This will help you guys. It'll help you guys understand which direction the market is going and how long it'll be going in that direction for. Help you guys in the long term for long term trades, whether you're going to be trading forex for a forex trade, because in a forex market you're looking to get as many pips as possible, and a lot of forex traders usually stay in these trades um, for a full day to a week to a month. Now, what I want to capitalize on and help you guys as even forex traders is assuring you that you can actually take a trade, whether it be for even 20 minutes or so, and make as much as 20 to 30 pips on that one trade. It all depends on breaking down that time frame, breaking down the market so that you can take a trade at its lowest or its highest point before it goes back into its trend direction. And that is a very crucial thing for traders to do when trading forex. A lot of them don't understand. They see that the higher time frames, like the 30-minute and the hourly time frame, is going to be moving in a general upwards direction. So they take a trade and then they might go in the red for about 30 pips, and then all of a sudden they're getting they're hitting their first stop loss, and then they get pushed out. So what they need to do is completely understand that market could possibly move down before it goes back into its trend and gives you a profitable return on that. So you're going to have to really understand what's going to be going on in that market. So we'll help you guys understand that as well. Okay. Now, money management, everybody needs it. You shouldn't be blowing your account. Um, we teach this in our trading company, in our other trading groups. We're going to be offering this to you guys as well. Um,
Basically,
we're not giving you guys the aggressive money management, the compounding, any of that It's basics. You're gonna need to stay focused, have a positive ROI, and pretty much don't over leverage yourself. We'll show you guys all of that as well. The money management is pretty simple. It's a guide. Money management is a guideline basically. So once you have your money management down, it's basically something that you can't break. So if I trade $20 on this trade, and I'm supposed to trade $20 on my next trade, that means I'm not allowed, and I lose this trade, that means I'm not allowed to trade $40 on my next trade. I'm not allowed to trade $25. I'm not allowed to trade $23. I have to trade $20 on my next trade because that's my money management. I have to be disciplined in my craft. If I'm not disciplined in my craft, then I shouldn't be trading. I should be working at a McDonald's or working construction or doing something else, because then if I can't follow discipline in trading, then I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing because I don't have any discipline. I lack something that is one of the easiest things to factor in is your money management. Okay, don't gamble, guys. It's not gambling.
This is my area. Emotions. We've all got them. Now it's time to get a grip on them. And I talk to you guys all the time, or different people all the time, about emotions. I am the queen of this particular area. I know all about revenge trading. I know all about emotional trading. I know all about, when you want to stone stuff, when you want to do martingelling, which David hit on a little bit there about, varying your trade sizes and going up higher because you want to make back what you just lost. And I know all of that good stuff, and I have talked to many traders about that very subject. And we're gonna help you guys get a good grip on your emotions. If you can get a grip on your emotions, you're going to be good to go. 20% of trading is technique. We're working on the other 80%, which is emotional, money management, and just being able to look at the market and analyze it.
There's a question, will this teach you a bit if you're new? So basically, if you don't know anything about trading at all, you can do your own research if you're not one of the Ouroboros members. But if you are one of the Ouroboros members, it'll help you out because I'll basically break down what you're doing wrong. This comes from the market analysis assessment that we'll be providing to you guys. This is what Stacy's just about to get into. But pretty much you go through what you're supposed to be doing, what you would do in the market, what you understand you're supposed to be doing in the market, and I will assess what you are doing, and I will give you a proper guideline on what you should be doing, or a little tip on what you should be doing better. Okay, if you already are doing everything correctly, then I'll give you little pointers here and there. You didn't miss much there. We hit some topics on money management, basic long-term trades and stuff, and how to understand the long-term market for Forex. But pretty much we're just getting into the meat of it, what you guys are going to be getting. So it's pretty on point. So Stacy,
so
go ahead.
And asking for help does not make you a failure. If you don't ask for help and you fail, that makes you a failure. If you know you're having a problem and you don't ask for help, then you have no one to blame but yourself. Because no one starts off just being able to trade, like David does, right out of the chute. That doesn't happen. So you say, that's great, but how can you help me? Well, we're offering you guys a chance to have one-on-one sessions with both David and I. So David's going to be handling one session. I'm going to be handling another session. So you're going to have two sessions, one with him and one with me. So here we are. So David's going to be evaluating your market analysis and helping you with advanced money management. And then I'm going to be evaluating your trading psychology, and I'll be helping you with more basic money management. We're both going to hit on basic money management. David might get a little more into the advanced stuff, but he's not going to go into the heavy-duty compounding that he does. There is a basic one, and then there is a little bit more advanced but he's not going to hit the heavy duty compounding that he does.
Stacy, we have a question here. I want to hit, and
Sure.
I want to knock out of the park. We are not offering the full program for $497 and then $147 monthly, just because I don't find it relevant. When we first did it, and we did it for $500 a month, I've noticed that a lot of people would take the $500 payment and then not pay anymore. So I automatically put a stop to it after a set number of people. That set number of people were allowed in for that price, but we're no longer doing that at all. So that is completely off the table. What we're offering here is pretty much you're getting us for 2 one-on-one sessions where we will completely analyze your trading strategy and revamp it, and pretty much give you a better understanding of the market on how to trade. Okay, go ahead.
And
Steve.
also, we will be doing a webinar on. There will be a reduced price for the big group.
It'll be highly reduced.
Highly reduced, but it will not be reduced down that low. But that will be coming shortly. All right, let's.
For these 2 sessions, Stacy, did you already
I
go
did
through
not
the price
hit that
for
yet.
it?
No,
Okay.
it might be next actually. Hey, look at that.
There you go.
So for one payment of $497, what you get is you get 2 one-on-one sessions. One with David, one with myself. We're going to be assessing and developing your market analytics, your money management skills, and your trading mindset.
You know what?
What?
You know what we'll do as well on top of this, because we're giving you guys the 2 one-on-one sessions. Usually a one-on-one sessions with just myself, it costs $1,000. Okay, that's the minimum that I would give, and that's just for our clients. Okay. Now what I'm going to do with this as well is I'll give you 2 video assessments as well. So after your 2 one-on-one sessions are done, your one-on-one assessments, and we give you the development that you're supposed to be doing, I'll give you guys 2 video assessments as well. So that means you guys are going to record your trading. I would say maybe after a week of going through what we've told you to do, or we've given you guys that information and then you've applied it, I would say record a session of you trading, and then we'll again assess it and break it down from that. We'll do that 2 times as well.
And also keep track of your trades that you're taking and the sizes of the trades that you're taking. Every single trade, write it down. If all you have is a notebook, write it in a notebook. All right. And so we're basically giving you 2 one-on-one sessions, one with David, one with myself, where we're going to be covering these areas, and then a follow-up assessment once you've done your homework and done some videoing for us, or at least written down. You need to write down what time of day it was, what size trade you did, what pair, what made you take that trade, what you were thinking when you were doing that stuff. It's best in video form because you can actually talk yourself through your trade.
Was there a major news announcement while you were trading? Was something going on?
Did you have a fight with your spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend? All that can affect your skills and your trading.
Yeah. Because again, if you have a fight with your girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, significant other, that could put you on tilt. And what being on tilt means is you're going to be very aggressive. You're going to push things that are not supposed to be pushed, and you're going to end up losing a lot of money because you're going to be not in the game. It's just like in poker. I'm back to poker because I used to play poker competitively, and I would purposely put people on tilt because they would make stupid and rash decisions during the game, and I would capitalize on that, and then I would destroy them. And that's pretty much what the market is. The market is pretty much me, and if you're on tilt, the market's going to destroy you.
I'll give you
You don't want to
I'll
do
give you
that.
another for example. Since there's this big campaign going on in the United States, don't text and drive. So it's just like when you're trying to drive your car and you start texting and you take your focus off of what you're doing because you're distracted. It's distracted driving.
Okay,
So,
somebody asked me, is this going to be forex or binary strictly? Well, that depends on the assessment that you're doing. If you're a strictly binary trader, then we'll assess your binary trading. If you're a forex trader, we'll assess your forex trading. Now, I don't typically trade forex, but I understand the markets to trade forex. Okay, so I'll break down the market for you to better understand to take a forex trade. So you just go through your typical day as a trader in forex, and I'll break it down for you. And please don't fight with your lizards. Lizards are great, unless they're gators, because gators taste yummy.
all right, let's get going here. I know Clay is asking how much for the full package. Are you talking about the Ouroboros group, or are you talking about this? Because the Ouroboros group will be coming out with a webinar
I would say
with
wait.
that. So if you want to wait for that, that would be
Yeah, I would say wait for that, because that group right now is sitting at $5,000 for the full program.
right.
The Nautilus group is, I think, what is it, six something?
647 with the
Yeah.
broker deposit, you get 300 back for that. But yeah,
I would say wait. I would say wait on it, and then once we get into once we get all the basically once we get the presentation put together, we'll come out and hit you guys with a huge promo for that.
Right.
But right now, this is for this product, and it's pretty much $497. You get two one-on-one sessions with Stacy or myself, or not and myself, but it'll be one of the other
each.
for each of them.
So how do you?
And so basically,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How do you set up your appointment? You just send us your PayPal email information, and what we'll do is we'll send you an invoice for the sessions, the $497. Once that payment has been verified, you're going to be sent a link where you can sign up for your sessions. And you can either message David or I on Facebook with your PayPal information, say, hey, this is for the NOC Capital. I want to schedule my appointment. Or you can send it in an email to NOC Capital, that's 2 C's, at gmail.com. And we will, like I said, we will send an invoice to you for that $497. And once that's paid, we will send you a link to sign up to schedule your sessions.
Perfect.
So here's what we want to ask you. How was your trading this time last year? I myself was not a full-time trader. I was floundering desperately. I was in the big group. Paid a bunch of money to get in there, and I was floundering. I did not have any direction. I wasn't really putting much effort into learning the methods.
She didn't listen to me.
Yeah,
guys.
pretty much. Yeah, you had to go there, didn't you? David, where were you at this time last year?
I was rich.
All right, never mind. He's a bad example. So where were you guys at this time last year? And the funny thing is, I remember that last year around this time, I said to myself, I want to be a full-time trader by next year.
Well, sorry. Okay. If you say 2 years ago, this time I had 2 years ago. This time was it 2 years? Yeah. But this time, I was still pretty well off because of trading.
2 years ago, you weren't.
Was it 2 years?
Yeah, because you started October.
I started
2 years.
September 2014.
Yeah.
So if we
prior
go
to that.
Okay, so it was just prior to it. Then I was poor, and I didn't know trading.
You couldn't get your fiance, your.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, you're right. I take back my previous statement. I couldn't. Well, I was working a part-time job, basically, at a child center, because I couldn't get a job in IT, because I only had about I think 6 months of experience, actual work experience, straight out of college, because I was contracted, and then I couldn't find a job, and I was pretty screwed over. I was only making like $2,700 a month Canadian, which is probably like probably like $2,100 American, um, a month, and I pretty much could only pay my rent and food and utility bills and shit. And sorry for cussing. I couldn't really afford to buy anything. Like I couldn't afford to go out. I couldn't afford to buy my girl nice things. I couldn't afford to get her an engagement ring.
And in 1 year time, what happened?
1 year time, I became rich. This story's been hammered into a lot of you guys. But I ended up buying her a $25,000 ring, trips all around the world. I buy her better things than I would buy myself. I got her some bag, some French bag.
And so me, this time last year, I was saying next year I want to be a full-time trader.
Yeah. So, and look what happened. You became a full-time trader.
So where are you guys at today? Where were you guys last year, and where are you at today? Are you where you want to be today?
Exactly. And this will be a part of your assessment as well. I want you guys basically
a plan.
I want you to have a plan. I want you to know where you are, and I want you to know where you want to go, and then I want you to write down a list of goals on how to accomplish where you want to go. So this is going to be part of your assessment. I'm even giving this to you guys now. I want you guys to write down right now, or even attempt to write down right now, a list of 100 things, just 100, that you want and you want to get or attain. And I want you guys to put into practice how you can attain those goals or those items or those things that you want. So you guys are going to have to write that down, put that on paper, put that on a whiteboard, and I want you guys to visualize that every day on how you guys are going to achieve that. Okay, so write down 100 things. Okay, I watched something the other day. I forget what it was. If you can't write down 100 things that you want, then you're stuck in a rut, and you don't know what you want, because
even the most well-off people in the world, even Richard Branson could make a list of 100 things, because they're always wanting more.
Exactly. You're thinking too in the box. You have that in the box mentality, and you can't get out of that in the box mentality. And that's what we want to do. We want to get you out of that mentality and get you thinking and get you wanting, get you desiring better things, and then have you
achieve that.
Assert yourself so that you yourself can achieve that. Not have other people achieve it for you, but have yourself achieve it for yourself. Okay, this is the you show. It's not the me show. It's not having somebody set up an account for you and trade your account for you. This is something that you're going to do, and you're going to become self-made for it.
Yep.
I've trained so many clients, and the people that actually assert themselves and write down what they want, write down their goals, and then strive for those goals have actually succeeded in doing so. Okay? And that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to write that down and then assert yourself to achieving those goals.
So where do you guys want to be next year? That's what you have to think about, and you have to work towards that. No one ever said it was going to be easy. You know, if you want easy, you can, like David said, go work at McDonald's. You can go, get a regular 9-to-5 and do that route. I mean, if you want to, the thing with trading is, if you want to trade part-time, you can do that. If you want to trade as a full-time trader, you can do that too. It's completely up to you. It's a matter of what goes on in your mind and your actions that makes the difference between a successful trader and one that loses their accounts all the time. And I've often told people that it's not what you do with the winning trades, it's how you handle your losses. That's what we're going to get into, is how you handle your losses. Because you're going to have them. Nobody's 100%.
It comes with trading. Yep. Losses happen. You have to accept it. I tell people all the time I've lost almost $100,000 in a single trade.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So yeah, it comes with trading. Losses come. Accept it, take the knock, and then move on.
All right, guys. Once again, to set up your appointment with us, we need you to send us your PayPal email information. We're going to send an invoice to you for those sessions. And then once the payment is verified, then you'll be sent a link to sign up for your session. And that's pretty much it. And we want to just thank you guys for being here and for watching.
Since we're done, I want to ask you guys, do any of you guys have any questions for us that we can hit right now? Yep. and go over, because we have time. Sure. It was a short webinar. I pretty much wanted to give you guys some information on what I was doing and what was going on. So if you guys throw out some questions, we'll go through all of that and pretty much hit whatever questions you have.
Well, Tony wants to be a full-time trading millionaire next year. Me too. That's my goal for this year. My goal for this year is to make $1 million in trading.
Yeah, that's totally attainable. Mm-hmm. But again, you need to be focused, disciplined, and pretty much you need to focus on grinding that account up. Now, what does David want? I want, number one, I want to be healthy, remain healthy. I want to start a family with my fiance. I got to get married still, so I want to get married.
Little David, no secrets running around.
I wanted to go. I want kids. I want to make sure everything goes off without a hitch. There's so many things that I want. I'm not even talking about money. I'm talking about these are just life goals that I want. I want to achieve these. I want to get into the money aspect. I want to get into property development. I want to build condominiums. I want to have my name on a friggin' building like Trump. I want to be a half of a billionaire by 35. All right. So there's these goals that I want, these things that I want to attain. So these are things that I have on my whiteboard that I'm striving for. I'm nowhere near $500 million. I'm sitting at like 7 mil right now. And that's from trading and real estate investments, and that's not even getting into property.
And the real estate investments you were able to do that because of your trading.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know what NOC stands for. In case you can't figure out, NOC. First 3 letters of David's last name.
Yes, the first 3 letters.
And Andrew says, "Wow, Tyler Traders."
How can I benefit from a call with both of you if I don't currently do any trading? Any suggestions? Thanks. Stacy?
Well, what you can do is, if you don't have any experience trading, this stuff works for, it crosses over into many areas of your life. Especially the emotional part of things. Now, not so much, obviously, the being able to analyze the market if you're not currently trading. But money management works just the same for most bills and other things you do with your house. The emotional part of trading, where you revenge trade and you go out after the trade. If you can get that stuff in line before you actually start trading, and you have that stuff already together, you have won half the battle before you've even started.
Now, if you absolutely don't know anything about trading, I would advise before signing up with us to do a little bit of research on trading. if you are part of Ouroboros at all, then you should have some inclination of trading. If you've just never touched a chart before, we can help you with that as well. We can help you set up an MT4. We can help you start with base analysis. Like I can help you draw trend lines, basic stuff that I can show you, and all of that. But I would say hop in the Ouroboros if you have no experience at all trading. If not, there's many free things out there to go through. If you want to. I don't really like YouTube too much. There's a lot of fake people out there throwing useless shit out. There's like Investopia.
Baby Pips. Somebody mentioned Baby Pips.
It's just base knowledge you can get out of those. So you'll have an understanding of trading, and then you can come and have your one-on-one with us, and then we'll help you with the more advanced stuff. Or you could get into a course like the Ouroboros program, and those courses are extremely valuable because they actually teach you what I know, what I have used to become successful.
Mm-hmm. And he trained me. I learned everything I know from you. And let's see, how much time in a day should we be practicing trading strategies? Well, it depends what time you're trading and how much time you have to trade. It can work around any schedule. I was working full-time and trading part-time and actually making more trading a total of about an hour and a half, and that was just off and on, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. And I was making, first I started off making as much, then I started making more than what I was making at my job that I was at 9 hours a day.
Let me tell you guys something. When I first started, I traded and I copied for a week. I copied and I did a little bit on my own, but I never really knew what I was doing when I first started trading. I was lucky that it was a good week for a certain trader, and when I copied the trades, I made a lot of money. After that, I decided I need to know how to do this and I need to understand it on my own. And after that week, I started developing my own methods and I became successful. But I'm telling you, for a whole week, from Monday to Friday, I did not take my eyes off of the charts. I probably took my eyes off the charts for maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. And then I went to sleep for maybe 4 hours. And then my eyes were back on the charts because literally what I did with every single indicator that we have on that template, I pretty much put in one by one, and I watched and I analyzed what every single indicator did when the price reached it, when the price moved away from it, and how it reacted to it every single time. So I spent a lot of time analyzing the charts. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of chart analysis because I sat there and I did my analysis, I did my homework, I did my research, I did it all for you.
Yes, we did.
Okay. There was another question.
It says if we're not
ready to join, sorry.
Okay.
If we're not ready to join now because we're so new, can we join later? Or is this for a limited time only? This is not for a limited time only. This is just indefinite. This is going to be offered to you guys. This is going to be offered to every single trader out there. This is going to be offered to every group out there. We're going to offer this service to everybody. Simply because I find a lot of traders, whether it be our traders or other people's traders,
Forex, stocks, it does matter. Across the board trading.
Across the board trading. And I'm talking about like groups groups now, like other people's binary options groups. I have a number of them on my Facebook page that are always posting, and then you have a bunch of people, and they're talking crap about each and other binary options trading groups, and then in those comments, you'll read, oh, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me. If those people understood what they were doing better, rather than copying a trader that knows what he's doing, they would have better results. And that's what we're here for. We're here to teach you guys how to better analyze the market.
It doesn't matter what method you use, because all methods have their merit. Some of them are a little harder to work, but if you can find one that works well.
Like I'll say it to the day I die, I don't think drawing feeble lines are a thing.
You can draw them any which way you want. I could never draw them, because if you have your Fibonacci lines off by just a little hair, that can change the whole analysis. So I don't like to have to draw anything on my charts. I just want the chart to be the chart, and I can look at it. I don't have to do anything to it. I can look at it and analyze it and go from there.
TJ has a question. Do you plan on running Ouroboros forever, or do you see yourself moving onto other business opportunities? Well, of course I see myself moving on to other business opportunities. I've already moved on to other business opportunities, such as property development. I'm getting into real estate investments.
This group.
It's not a group. This company. This is not a group for people to just join and then you're getting constant webinars. No. That's not how this works. This is not that.
No.
This is a instructional assessment and a guideline to become a more successful trader. I have multiple other avenues that I'm moving into for business. So I will always have Ouroboros. I'm not going to leave Ouroboros. But do I plan on having other business ventures? Yes, I do.
Just like everybody else should. You should have multiple streams of income. They always beat that into you. That's true. Just like people that have invested in real estate, especially those people that flip houses and do that sort of thing. Those markets fluctuate up and down, just like the stock market and the Forex market goes up and down. It does the same thing. Now, when the Forex market and the currency markets go up and down, we can capitalize on that. However, if you're investing in flipping houses at the time and the housing market crashes, you're going to have a little bit harder time. So you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. I myself, when I hit my $1 million this year, I'm going to be looking for other investments too. In the meantime, I'm not just going to have everything at one spot.
Mark Ivy asked the question. I hope I said your name correctly. What are the best times to trade living in the U.S. Eastern Time? What are the best markets and weekend times? Well, weekend, there's no markets open for the Forex currencies. We usually trade strictly Forex markets, and those are open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, the Forex market. Now, I would say as an Eastern Standard Time trader, the best times to trade are from 8 a.m. until, I would say, 10, 11 max a.m. and then no more. Those are the best times to trade, I would say. Anyways, if there's no more questions, if there are questions, I'll hammer out 2 more. If there's no more, then I'm gonna head off so that we can close up this webinar. So I think that'll have enough time.
We have one here.
Okay, what are the best times?
Now, do you recommend focusing on mastering 1 or 2 pairs first? If yes, what pairs?
It doesn't matter which pairs, as long as they're moving according to the rules and guidelines to your trade method or trade strategy. If they're not moving according to your trade strategy, then you move on to another currency. especially for binary options. Don't limit yourself. So whatever pairs are open to you on that binary options broker,
Whatever the broker offers.
look at those pairs. If those pairs are open on there, then you should be looking at them, because one of those pairs are going to be moving to your standards, and if that currency is moving to your standard, then you can quickly take a trade on that currency pair, obviously. But if it's not moving to your standards, then you're not going to be trading it, correct? So you have to be smart when you trade. Don't just go crazy.
Mark Ivy said you pronounced his name correctly. All right, guys, if there are no more questions, we're going to wrap it up. Again, if you want to get in with some of our sessions, sign up with for us, our 2 sessions and the follow-ups. Please get your information to you. Hang on a second. Somebody is asking something they couldn't get through on the thing here. Oh yeah, it says the main group is still 5K, but they're going to be dropping that price down, and David is still involved with it. I'm still involved with it. We're still in the big group. As for James.
So yeah, guys, we will see you guys hopefully on session.
Yep, you are welcome, and we will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
Take care, guys.